in my area cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Pumping braids, got mini afros. Big lips, got hips, some of us don't. Big nose, contours, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. Wanna fat pretty like a Kardashian, no. Wanna fat pretty like my eye, got a young.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Tan. If it's your first time here, hey girl, hey, and if you're a returning subscriber, then thanks for coming back. So in today's video, it is brought to you by Ebonyline. So thank you so much, Ebonyline, for sending over this unit for us to review. The unit we're going to be reviewing is Outre Sleeklay part in the style Apolia in the color GRWM Sunkissed Brown. It is the unit that won on my poll on my Instagram. So if you want to get your chance to vote on the next unit, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It is at Dotson. I always say it, but I always say it at the end of the video. So yeah, but enough about that. If you want to know my thoughts and opinions on her, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's talk about Miss Apolia from Outre. As you saw, the cap construction is your typical cap construction with 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back, and adjustable straps. She is 18 inches long, and the key features on her says that she has a wider hand-tied lace part, extra hand-tied lace edges, pre-plucked hairline, humpless laid finish, natural baby hairs, and she is heat friendly. I can say yes to all 6 of those. With the wider hand-tied lace part, you do have about this much of parting, so if you wanted a little bit more hair on this side or this side, you could do that. Me personally, I didn't touch it. I felt like she came parted down the middle perfectly fine. So I've said this before, I'll say it again, I do not care for baby hairs, but for a split second I did almost use the baby hairs on this unit, but then I don't know, I guess I just went against it because it's not my thing. I don't typically think it looks good on me all the time, and also because of the way the hair is falling, I was like, now speaking of how the way the hair was falling, that brings me into the heat friendly portion. I didn't like how the hair was falling straight into my face, so I took my even wax stick and put a little bit at the top, and then I took my flat iron / wand curler and used that to attempt to hump the hair, but it didn't really hump the hair, just pushed it back for me, but that helped me out quite a bit. I stated this earlier that this unit is 18 inches, but this unit makes me think of Outre's Anabel, and I've done a review over her. I want to say she's 30 inches long. I will put that video in the description box below, but I'll also make sure I put it up in the cards up above, and then I'll also make sure that I pop up the thumbnail for it right here, just in case you want to check that video out. But this unit makes me think of the shorter version of her, like the texture of her, the crimps, the whole 9. What I will say is that I do like Apolia a little bit better than Anabel, and the reason why is because obviously she's shorter. If you've been on this channel before, then you know I'm always cutting some hair. I don't typically like super duper long units on me because I don't know, it's just too much hair and it just gets in the way, and that's not for me all the time. But with this unit, the crimps, they also remind me of Anabel, and just like Anabel, I shook those crimps out and combed them out a little bit, and I did the same with this unit, and I like it a lot more. I don't know, the super defined crimps just doesn't do it for me. Ooh, why can't I talk? But if you like it like that and you wanted them even more defined than how they came, why can't I talk? Then you could definitely use a crimper on the hair and it should take it just fine. So let's talk about some of the cons on this hair. Number 1, the shininess. I did not care for how shiny she was. It was just a little too shiny, and most of the time when I see super shiny synthetic units, it makes me think of Barbie doll hair. So luckily I had some dry shampoo and that dulled down the shine. Now I will say I did spray a little bit too much dry shampoo at one point, but I just took a damp paper towel and then wiped some of that over, and that took away most of it. But I like the luster on it now. Another con is that she does shed. Now, do I expect it to shed? Yes, because she is crimps, and also because of the coloring on her. It has multiple colors. It has the darker brown, and why did my voice crack? Oh no. It has the darker brown on her, but it also has the lighter brown, and has like the in-between brown. And so I do expect her to shed off of those two things alone, but the amount of shedding that I'm getting, I'm just like, woo, child, no ma'am, no ma'am. It's just like I can do this, and I don't even know if you can see that, but there's a couple hairs, so it's like 3 hairs right there. So I would say if you choose to get her, just try to keep your hands out of her. Another con is, you know, we always got to talk about if it's big head friendly or not, and she is not, in my opinion. Does she fit? Yes. Is she comfortable? Yes. Will I be gluing her down or using any got2b or anything? No. She doesn't cover my sideburns. My sideburns are way up there. She doesn't go forward enough for me, and that's my edges, sorry. I always say that. Why do I always say that? My edges, she doesn't cover my edges completely, and she doesn't cover my sideburns completely. So therefore, it's like, she's definitely one of those units to where it's like, I'm wearing her down. Hopefully the wind don't blow, because if the wind blow, child, I might be in trouble. A pro for this unit is definitely the color. The DRFF Sunkissed Brown is just, she's just that girl when it comes to brown skin, in my opinion. Like, she just never misses. I have this same color in my first ever wig review, actually. That was Outre's Neesha 202. Yeah, I have her in this color, and she hits just as much, but of course they are different textures. This is a silky texture, a very silky texture, but the color is just everything. Another pro on her is she is definitely beginner friendly. If I'm thinking correctly, the Outre Sleeklay Part Collection, it's supposed to be for beginners, if I'm thinking correctly, to where all you need to do is just cut off the lace and then slap her on. I did add some bronzer to the lace to make sure that she melted and matched my hairline and scalp a little bit better, but she's definitely beginner friendly. Lastly, let's talk about the price. She does retail for $42.95 on Ebonyline.com, but if you choose to get a specialty color like this one, do expect to pay about a $2 upcharge, and there are 6 specialty colors, so there's a wide range to choose from. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and also make sure you click the bell. That way you're notified anytime that I upload a video. Follow your girl on Instagram. It is @10Dotson. My TikTok is also @10Dotson. Huge shout out and huge thank you again to Ebonyline.com for sending over this unit for me to review. It is much appreciated. I will make sure that I have a direct link in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. Also, let me know if you plan on picking her up and in what color down in the comments. I always respond back. I don't have anything else to say, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.